All right, it looks like we're streaming. It looks like we've got things all set up. We just wrapped up. Hi, we just wrapped up an adventure. You might even have to listen to some advertisements right now, so I will pause. I'm pausing. Look, hang on. I'm pausing. I'm being at peace. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Also, we have been playing. It's a home campaign that is based almost entirely off of Starfinder Society modules. Right now, they are currently in the middle of the Solar Sortie, which involves a corporate individual named Envar Tam, and it's been great. This is a great adventure, and I knew it was going to be a lot of fun. And it was great to have. We wrapped up about halfway through. We didn't do a very long session today because we have to do some metagame rolls. Today is the day. I'm so excited. It's Sunday. It's 8 o'clock. And if you've joined us, it means that you want to know about the metagame. What is the metagame? It is a Starfinder setting game behind the game. The central group is going to keep doing what they're doing in their campaign. But there's a lot of stuff happening in the background. Lots of companies, corporations, and subsidiaries of bigger corporations fighting each other and vying for supremacy, etc., etc., etc. And so each of the multi-corps who are involved have set up some actions that they would like taken this week. Actions cost action points, AP, in order to do. And each of them started off with a baseline based on their employment and based on their baseline capital value, which put them in a placement first, second, third in the corporate metagame. And based on those things, they got action points to be able to spend. I'm going to be rolling them right now. I'm going to make all my notes here on paper notes, but then I am going to be adding it into the spreadsheet, which I'm definitely not going to show on stream because that would be stupid. So I'm also going to have our players involved because they do a lot of stuff, and it's very good. It's good for them to be involved. Hi, kids. I'm back. And when we say a rat, we mean Isoki because they're not all just rats. Right. No racism here. No racism here. So I have all of the actions for all of your multicorps this week. I do want to say that since I didn't receive any actions from Nagahokame Corporation, that your action points from this previous week will just be pooled into this coming week. And I'm ready to get into that. Are you guys ready? Awesome! So a lot of this stuff is going to be done in private, which basically means I'm going to sit here and go, Quasar Industries... Actually, Quasar Industries is going to do everything publicly. Shinty Holdings is going to do a secret thing, and I'm going to roll these dice. And look, they're going to do another secret thing, and I'm going to roll these dice. You guys always have the option of doing things privately, in secret, or publicly. It really depends on how you want to run these corporations. For the sake of an example, I'm going to make all of Quasar Industries' actions this week public. And so you guys will see what it is that I'm talking about, and you'll see the outcome of that. I took the liberty of rolling an initiative roll last night, which was an 8, which means that we're going to start with Novatech Allied. So, Novatech Allied submitted 1, 2, 3, 4 actions along with pooling their unused action points. I want to make sure I do these in the right order. Novatech does some very secrety things with a +2 bonus. So I am rolling 2d6. I'm adding a +2 bonus for their special things. Wow, I rolled an 11 on the dice. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . with a +2 bonus, that means that is an astounding outcome. That's going to be pretty great. Where's my... I have percentages for this. What did I say? Right here. Great. All right, so that is astounding results. And there's a 100% chance we're going to recuperate some action points, and we're going to roll 2d6 plus 1 for these very secrety things. 6 and a 1, 7. Plus 2. And a recoup of 2 action points. Then the increasing defenses happens first. All right, and then they're going to do another secrety thing where they're going to roll 5d4. 2, 3, 2. I'm rolling real dice because I prefer it that way. Plus, if I were to roll digitally, like, it would allow you guys to see them. And that kind of defeats the point of doing things privately, secretly. All right. And then with their remaining 1 action point unspent, they've had some... This is a great week for Novatech Allied. I will send the results of this to the CEO, who is Zarius. Yes, Zarius is the one running Novatech. All right. And then, according to initiative order, Quasar Industries is up second. So, first things first, the person who was running Quasar Industries is going to have to back out of the campaign, and also said they probably wouldn't be able to continue doing this. It looks like I'm getting some drop frames. Don't worry, I will archive the video on YouTube, and it won't be all messed up. So, for the sake of displaying exactly to you guys what it is that occurs, Quasar Industries had 16 action points, putting them in last place. And they are going to spend 4 action points in order to liquidate their second-level black market subsidiary. They're going to spend 2 action points in order to reform their black market, first-level black market subsidiary. And this is something that I was talking with other multi-corp owners about, and that is, I own this company, or I run this company that has subsidiary companies that are doing black market activity, and I don't want to do black market activity. So they asked me, what is it that we can do? I now have 2 options. You can either reform, or you can liquidate. Liquidate means that you're going to take exactly what's there for profits, and you're just going to take it from that subsidiary and put it either into one of your other subsidiaries or begin a new subsidiary that is legal. It costs a number of action points equal to twice the level of the black market subsidiary being liquidated, and it takes 1 week worth of action in order to accomplish. If you want to reform your black market so that you turn what is essentially a functional company doing illegal things into a functional company doing legal things, that takes a lot longer and costs a little bit less action points. You have to spend a number of action points equal to the subsidiary's level plus 1. So for a first level, it would be 1 plus 1. A second level would be 2 plus 1. And then it takes a number of weeks, 1d4 plus 1 weeks, in order to fully reform that subsidiary. You get to recategorize it, and it becomes a legal subsidiary, etc., etc. So I will put written details of those rules into play. I just wanted to make sure that everybody knows that they are there. And Quasar Industries is also going to spend 5 action points to do R&D on their mining and processing subsidiary. and they're going to spend an additional 5 action points to do R&D on their encrypted or secure communications. And so, R&D's first. I'm rolling 2d6. These are really great rolls, guys. This is a 9. I'm going to do that again for encrypt secure communications. 3 plus 1 is 4. And that means that standard results and no results with a 50% chance of recouping losses. Let's do the 50%. Hey, 60! So we're going to recoup 1d4 action points for not getting any profits. 2 action points. So that's another thing that I kind of changed up with R&D, is because it costs 5 action points in order to do it just baseline. I felt like if you got no results, you'd be really screwed. So in this case, it is a no result for encrypted secure communications, which means their capital value won't go up, but they did recoup 2 action points for the coming week. That 5 and 4 is normal results, and I didn't write down what level the mining and processing was. Give me just a second. I should have wrote it down. It is their high level, is a 3rd level. Okay. Too many papers, kids. Okay, no, seriously. Oh, it's with these ones. Why did I put it over there? That's not very smart. So at 3rd level, that is a 2d10 plus 2% increase. That's great. So 9, 7, and 2 is the increase on mining and processing. So that's 11. That's an 18% increase in mining, minerals processing, etc., which is a third starting out, 3rd level, and 40.33. That means it will probably not going to raise. I will figure out the percentages for this afterwards and submit those to you guys then. And then we're going to liquidate. It takes 1 week. I need to roll a 1d6. I rolled a 3. Okay, so the drugs, hazardous, and banned materials subsidiary, which is currently 2nd level, is going to be liquidated, and all of its profits are going to be put directly into our mining, minerals, and extraction processes. That's exactly what we were going to do. So that will happen after this week is completed. And all of those bits from that will be transferred over. And then to reform, I've already spent the points for it, and it takes 1d4 plus 1 weeks. All right, so 3 weeks from now, the hired killers, assassins, and torturers will be converted over to the private security services subsidiary. And so... Only if you really like your black market. I have I have not yet put together rules on how to turn a legal company into a black market company, but that's probably the next thing that's going to happen. So, next up we have Jinty Holdings. For anyone watching this stream who's like, wait, I know that word. Jinty Holdings is directly from the campaign setting material. It was presented in Pact Worlds first, and then also included, I think, in the Armory. Jinty Holdings is based on Akaton, and they also have offices on Absalom Station, I think it says. And essentially, they are best known for their toolkits, which we have decided to put into a subsidiary called XET, Jinty Enterprise Tools. And when I say we, it's because I spent a lot of time on the concept for this bonus multicorp, and so I'm working very closely with the person running this to make sure that it is as cool as physically possible. And also the bad guys. So, I've got one super secret thing, and then the other super secret things are going to occur after it. So, no, I would never. I do inform the corps that they've experienced certain super secret things that may or may not be true, and but otherwise, no, I do not reveal what has occurred. For one super secret thing, though, I'm rolling a 2d6, and I'm adding a +1 bonus, and so a 2, a 4, and 1. 2, 4, 1. That's a total of 7, and that means that... And yes, there are lots of things that I'm like, yeah, I'm looking at the stuff, and yeah, I have the rules right here in front of me. I can't say them out loud, otherwise you'll know what's going on. But I want to know what's going on. You can't know what's going on. 7 is standard results, and there's a 50% chance of recouping AP. That's the other thing, is we spend AP every week, and I felt like anytime you're doing things, it might be important to get certain things back. Unfortunately, that is an 11, so we're not going to be recouping any AP losses on that. Good, okay. And otherwise, it is standard and the standard for that. See, I forgot to write these levels down. I need to remember to write the levels down. If I don't, I'll forget. When I started, I probably would have remembered when I started creating all this stuff, but it's been a while. It's here somewhere. It's here somewhere. There we go. Second level. Great. Second level is 4d8 plus 1. 16, 17, 22, 23 total. One. 23%. All right, and then the other three things will occur automatically. And see what that is. All right, so I'm rolling 2d6 for each one of these 3 things. So, 7. Oh, doesn't count if it falls on the floor. 6. And they are attacking a black market subsidiary of a corporation that, that essentially, because we didn't know exactly which black markets were which or how so, they used a one-time insider knowledge in order to attack something that they didn't know. For the rest of you, you'll never be able to do that because you're not the bad guys. 5 and 3 is 8. So... 6, 7, and 8. This is an effective attack. Alright. 2, 5, and 5. Alright. That wraps up Shinty Holdings, and they have 1 AP pooled that they did not use this week. Shinty Holdings is done. ArkaNext. ArkaNext Incorporated. ArkaNext is the only corp this week to do a PR campaign. I will do PR campaigns at the very end, essentially after all the other roles are done is when I will present PR campaigns. And then later when we get into the stock exchange stuff, there will be more to that. But for right now, a PR campaign is just a simple way to advertise your products and services, put out that advertisement, and also put it here on the stream, which allows all of us to enjoy in the beauty and fun. And then they have 2 other super secret actions. Oh no, just 1 other super secret action. So let's roll that super secret action first. The super secret actions that he keeps accidentally saying? What? No, I don't know what you're talking about. Super secret, super secret. Who wants to be in ArkaNext? So 4, 1, 3. Four and 4. That is very good. That was a very, very good super secret-y thing that came first. And then we're going to read the PR campaign later. We'll come back to that. The PR campaign, it can potentially have beneficial or harmful actions. I'll roll that off stream. I've got that, but it's all in paper notes, and those are really, really... The rest of this is already disorganized, but those are really, really disorganized. So, those 2 actions, and then 4 action points are pooled into the next week. All I can say is ArkaNext, way to go with your super secret actions. To be very clear, I rolled 5d4, and it was a 4, 4, 3, 4, and 4. So, yeah, and I'll roll the benefits from the PR campaign after. So, GoCom Networks had 24 action points to work with. 3, and then we're going to pool 1 action point. So I have 3 super secret actions with a +1, a +2, and a +3 bonus. Super secret, super secret. He's really bad at keeping secrets. 2, 6, with +1 bonus. That's 9 for normal. Standard. Normal, standard things. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Nothing to see here. Please keep moving. Please keep moving. I didn't write the levels for these either. Okay. I have to write the levels. That is a thing. If I don't write the levels, I will confuse myself, and it's all bad. Pyramidas. Alright, so 3rd level. Second level. And second level. Alright, so for the 3rd level, it's standard results, which means stuff and things. Right here. (2d10 plus 2%). Ooh, 9, 6, and 2. So that's a great increase. And because it's standard, it means we get a 50% chance. 57! Looks like we're going to recoup some action points. 1 action point recuperated. Second super secret thing with +2 bonus. Nice. That's astounding results, which means it's a 100% chance we're going to get some AP back. We'll roll the d4 first. Looks like you're going to get 4 AP from that. And at 2nd level, 4d8 plus 1. This is exciting. It's probably not nearly as exciting for you guys, but it's very exciting for me. Seven, 5, 2, 5, and +1, right? Yeah, +1. So that is a, what's that, 12, 14, 13, 18, a +18%. What was the other one? 9, 6, that's 15, 17. Nice. And last, but certainly not least, 2d6, 4 and 4 with a +1 bonus. That's standard results. For 2nd level, 50% chance we're going to recoup some action points. I'm sorry, 75% chance. And that's d4. We recoup 1 action point. All right, and then from that, I didn't actually roll that 2nd level. Okay, good. 48 plus 1. 5, 4, 7, 1 plus 1. 9, 10, 17, 18%. And lots of recouped. And then 1 action point is pooled to the next week. As like I said with the others, I will send those all to you guys privately. Last corporation is Naga Hokame, and that is that they pooled all of their action points to next week. which is 20 AP for right now. Everybody will receive action points based on their employment number, and also based on what place you are in the corporate war, 1st through 6th. First level gets gets 12 action points added, 10 for 2nd place, 8 for 3rd place, 6 for 4th place, 4 for 5th place, and at last place you get 2 action points. So that's where your action points will be coming from for the week, along with those which were pooled. For those of you who just are like, what the hell just happened there? Nobody's really sure. I will. Only certain people are sure. Right, that's true. Only certain people are sure. Now I have something very special. Very, very special. Our PR campaigns for the week. We have one PR campaign put out by ArkaNext for their Llora Life subsidiary. This is exciting because I love this part. I love the commercials and the ridiculousness. So, while working with the owner of this multicorp, we have a simple script. I get to read it out. I get to be your actor. It's great. And then, because there's only one PR campaign, it's automatic that this is our favorite PR for the week, and that's also going to give some action points. So, a commercial pops onto your Starship comms. You like it? You want it? You have it! Feeling down or flying high? Drink life in style! Nerps! Nerps! That's your advertisement. You now know that Nerps is something offered by Llora Life, a subsidiary of ArkaNext Incorporated. You're welcome. For that PR campaign, we're going to do 1d4 plus 1. Actually, let's do plus the level of Llora Life. That's what we'll do. That sounds way more fun. Alright, so plus 3. 1d4 plus 3. Here we go, kids. 3 plus 3, that's 6 action points simply for submitting a PR campaign and winning as the best PR campaign of the week because there was no competitors. and then there will also be a change, a benefit, or increase, decrease in profit for that subsidiary. Most of the time it's an increase. Awesome. That's it. That wraps up the metagame actions for the week. I will send in private message all of these outcomes, and I will update the spreadsheet so that all those things are there. And then based on who placed what, you'll get additional action points from that, and you'll get additional action points from your employment. Several of these companies, and this is the part where I get to summarize, and I don't have to say details. Some of these companies expanded significantly. They have all sorts of new staff members and facilities on different places. So that's exciting. I will say that some of you suffered some attacks. You know, it happens. Luckily, some of you set up some defenses ahead of time. So you may even see some visual images on your security cameras of who attacked you. But those details will be revealed in secret to the players who are running these multicorps, the so-called CEOs, and that's how I'm going to treat you guys, is that if you're running a multicorp and you're submitting your actions to me, you are a CEO. Everybody else are your executive players. You can always ask more people to join your multicorp. Make sure to let me know if you ever get somebody that wants to join our Discord or wants to subscribe to the channel or any of those things, because it will increase your employment significantly. Otherwise, I'm just going to leave that there, and you can all decide your own tactics for how to approach this. I will say congratulations to all of you, and very, very, very well done on coming up with some really interesting actions for this week. There's so many super secret things that happened that I can't tell you. I really can't, but it was a lot. There was a lot there. You saw me roll. It's real. Anything else that you guys want to add? Great. I will send. What do you guys think about the Nerps ad? Okay, well you'll have to watch the video later then, which is fine. I will have it. It's only 38 minutes. You can survive. All right, and with that, I'm going to cut the stream here. If you joined us, thank you. If you didn't, thank you. And if you want to join later, thank you. And I'm really glad to have you guys here. I'm really glad that you guys played with me tonight. I kind of knew that you guys would enjoy this Starfinder module. Going into it, I was just like, how can this not be fun? And I will see you guys Thursday. I'm going to wrap up this stream here. Goodbye, stream. We love you. Have fun. We'll see you later.